Hey guys, Asher coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. I'm glad to have you here. You know, we haven't talked about the news, or maybe lack thereof, in a while here. And man, I got some opinions. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Send some love, some positive vibes your way. I want to take 30 seconds selfishly of your time. Feel free to fast forward if you don't care. And kind of recap everything that I've got going on lately, right? So I released a 6-hour video, the longest video in 10 years of YouTube that I've ever released. And incredibly mixed feedback from you guys. Incredibly mixed feedback. As a matter of fact, the top comment was like, your dedication is awesome, Ash. But there's a hard pass for me. And if you want to see my response, you can check out that video as to why I put out a 6-hour video. But I really enjoyed it, and thanks to all and any of you who actually checked out that video. I also want to quickly mention that my Ash Watcher of Realms YouTube channel is doing very well. I'm really enjoying that game alongside Raid. I think they're the perfect kind of complementary games to play together. I got a beginner's guide and a bunch of other stuff for you guys there. And last but not least, I have my Raid Shadow Legends Champion Guide channel where we upload a guide on a champion every single day. We have 227 champions reviewed in guides posted on that channel. So I am busy behind the scenes, or actually in front of the camera. Not behind the scenes at all, Ash. You are a camera whore, you. Anyway, guys, listen, we got some news today, finally. Kind of an awkward time. I saw that Nubrays released a video earlier today saying that Plarium has been silent, radio silent. I have some news there for you guys. But first, they released this video. You've probably seen it on every other content creator known to man right now. My whole feed was every CC covering the new Halloween, maybe Mythical Fusion, maybe Mythical releases and not Fusion, or maybe a freebie. More on the freebie in a second here. But if it's a Fusion, this is kind of a weird thing to say. Bear with me, guys. But I'm actually hoping it's probably not a Fusion. I know like half of you are like, what the hell are you talking about, man? But if it's a Fusion, dude, they're gonna jack up those events because it's Mythical. And it's Plarium we're talking about here, man. It's gonna be like an impossible Fusion if it's a Fusion in general, right? I don't know. What do you guys think, right? What do you guys think? So they're teasing, well, here we go. We can have their names right here. No, those separated by the Vladimir Strait and Lands Untamed, Lady Mykage and Night Queen Crixia are in many ways alike. Their malice and power are driven by Kinder Cunning and blah, blah, blah. Okay. They look cool. Of course they look cool. The animations look amazing. The champions look amazing. All the mythicals look amazing to me. I did see in the replies here, will it be a Halloween Fusion? Maybe yes, maybe no. They're being coy. This guy's like, yeah, but still get duplicates. And they're like, have you summoned a duplicate? Wow, look at that. But what I wanted to show is this. 2 new mythical champions for me not to have. And then, you never know, winky, winky. What do you guys think? Now, if you recall, every CC in the world, I don't mean to point fingers at all. I didn't say it because I know why they got it. Let me just get to the point here. Free Mythical, says MTJ Jedi, that I really want to collab with soon. Exclusive free Mythical, says Hell Hades. 121 of you guys clicked on that bad boy for the exclusive free Mythical. And I don't mean to pick on them. If I YouTube search free Mythical champion, everybody's telling us about this free Mythical, right? Where's the free Mythical, Plarium? Have you forgotten? Could it be free Mythical October? You know what? I'm a cynic at this point, especially in Raid Shadow Legends. Let's be real. But, I mean, could this be the free Mythical? Where do they get this information that there's an exclusive free new Mythical coming at us? Well, I'll tell you where they got it, guys. Inside the What's Up Next update preview for Mythical Champions. This was 7 weeks ago. This is almost 2 months ago. They told us that there's going to be a way to get our hands on a free Mythical champion. Dude, they've let us hang for 2 months almost inside the game waiting for the Mythical champion. Now, we all know that the Mythical champion update did not go over well. It did not go over well. The Primal Shards did not go over well, and I want to thank you guys. Thank you guys. Well, at least the majority of you guys, because did you see this dude? What is this dude? Let me check this out here. It was Primal Shard opening. Check out this guy. He missed the memo. This guy right here. He missed the $130. We weren't supposed to buy him, guy. This guy missed the memo. We weren't supposed to do that, man. Anyway, if you want to see what he got, go ahead and click on the video. Shout out to Overgaming TV. But you guys know me. I have not. I actually got one through Quartz or whatever, right? An extra one, but I'm still saving for a 2x event personally. But we know that the update landed very, very poorly. We do know that. Why do we know that? Because Plarium did something that Plarium never does, ladies and gentlemen. And they went in there and they reduced costs. Reducing costs? Reducing costs? Are those two words even in the vocabulary of Plarium? I don't think so. I didn't think so until a few days ago when they came in and they said, hey guys, the downtown's going to be 30 minutes, and it was like 5 hours, first of all. I don't know. Remember that day that no one could log in? If you're anything like me, I was like, oh, I guess the game's down permanently now. Anyway, I digress. In this update, we're going to tweak the mercy system for the Mythical Champions with the server restart. The chance of getting, the server took it was supposed to be 30 minutes. It took 8 hours because the server's like, invalid code, cannot reduce prices. Invalid code. So they go in there and they're like, the chance of getting a Mythical Champion after 200 is going to be increased from 1 as it stands to 10% per shard. Hey, I gotta say, man, giving credit where credit is due. First off, that's where it should have been to begin with. Second of all, there shouldn't be rares in there. Third off, but if there wasn't rares though, think about what the price would be if there wasn't rares. It'd be like, hey, for the low price of $8,000, you can get your hands on a package of 10 primal shards. If there wasn't rares, oh my God. But there should have been at least voids, I think, you know? Anyway, I digress. We've talked a lot about primal shards. I'm not going to bore you guys with that. But until you get a guaranteed Mythical Champion on your 210th shard, I don't know. I mean, here's the deal. Here's the deal with this, right? Here's how I feel about it. Awesome. I applaud them. It's a great move. It's a great move, right? But it still feels ridiculously arduous to open 210 freaking... If I opened 210 primal shards, and that's how many it took to get a Mythical Champion. Heck, 201. I don't care. 200. I wouldn't be a happy guy. I wouldn't be a happy camper. Anyway, last but not least, the balance of primal shards in the existing offers will be tweaked. The number of shards will be increased. So basically, long story short is, and you may have noticed it, you know, there's still, I don't know about you guys, but my pop-ups are extreme lately. I've been getting like, I can't do anything in the game without getting that pop-up spam lately. That must mean they want more dinero, more moolah, more cash in the bank after this price reduction, right? So basically, they're giving more primal shards, right? There is an increase of like around, or decrease in around 20%-ish of cost of primal shards when we buy them. So that's a good move too, okay? That's what it should have been to begin with, to be fair, but hey, we can't, everything in life, we can't begrudge people for making a positive change because it ought to have been that way in the to begin with, right? We need to applaud the positive changes. That being said, though, hey, if you're going to include rares and epics in these shards, give us a way to empower the damn champions, right? Now, I say all that to say that, oh yeah, so I've been chirping a little bit behind the scenes, right? On the DL though, in the DMs of Plarium, and actually had a great call. I don't think I should name any names or anything like that, but I had a great call with somebody from Plarium earlier this week. And you know, I don't want to be a sucker because fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But it was like an unexpected, amazing call about like, hey, we know things aren't great right now, and we're gonna work hard to fix them, you know, kind of one of those mentalities. And I was really, you know, I shouldn't even share what I shared so far, but it went well. But the very next day, after talking to this person, another individual reached out and they're like, hey, we need to talk. We need to talk about like a lot of this stuff. So I will have a Plarium interview coming up soon on the channel as well. I don't want to promise timelines because editing and whatever, and they like to watch it first and stuff like that. All that being said is, I do want to temper your expectations. I'm going to ask like the obvious questions, but I have done like 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 20 Plarium interviews in the past. And, you know, there's a, I was going to say minority, maybe a majority of you guys that really aren't very satisfied or compelled to change your mind and remain cynical, and I understand why. So I guess this is my big, long preamble about don't shoot the messenger. I'm going to ask the questions, I'm going to push back, but I'm not sure if you guys are going to love the answers. That being said, as I always say here, whether you love me, you hate me, you love Plarium, you hate Plarium, you love Raid, you hate Raid, Either way, I applaud communication and I love it. I love communication. I'm a massive fan of communication, especially in games with communities that are going through, I don't know if you'd consider this a tough time in Raid right now, but I think it's fair to say it's kind of a stale time, right? It's been a couple years since Hydra and Doom Tower, two of the more predominant and pretty cool updates. So we're really, new fusions are great. The bear is cool, I guess, and new mythicals are cool, especially if they're free. But, we need something new and super fresh. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for you. I don't want to ramble for 20 minutes like I always do in these videos. So I'll wrap it here. Love you guys. Much love. I can't wait to share more content. I will chill on the 6-hour videos. You got a 10-minute special to make up for it, guys. Thank you for watching till the end. And as always, take care, guys.